Guys are doing. If you're not already, I don't know what you're waiting for. Make sure you subscribe to this channel and click on that notification bell. So every time I push out new videos to you guys are going to be the first one to be notified. Now, give this video a like. It's going to help with the YouTube algorithm of getting my video out there to the masses for each and every one for you to see around the world. So I have to throw out that disclaimer. I'm not a financial advisor. This is no financial advice, and I'm not your financial advisor. I'm just a simple guy on YouTube to show you my journey on how I'm making passive income and helping others to do the same around the world. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about on how to build real wealth in real estate. This is not your traditional real estate, investing, okay? But this is where things is being tokenized now. This is through tokenization. This is the future where real estate is going, all right? This is making things much easier, faster, all right? Not going through the tedious process of, being a landlord, all that other, headache, right? This is going to give the average Joe, like me and you, right? We don't come from a lot of money, right? But it's going to give you the ability to be in that stepping stone to be able to build. This is long term, guys. This is long term. This is not no get rich quick scheme over here. This is a real opportunity that is creating a lot of success for tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of people, matter of fact, around the world, okay? And it's growing on a massive scale. We're going to be having one of the first summit of the year of 2026, January 31st, 2026, in Miami, Florida. I will be there as well, which is going to be awesome, meeting everybody in person, which is phenomenal, right? So for those who are in the Miami, Florida area, you want to take note and be in the position to head to this event, okay? But you have to be a part of this opportunity first, and then once you're part of the opportunity, then you could be able to purchase tickets to the event. All right. So there's a shift that's happening, guys. If you guys been not understanding what's going on, we are moving very, very fast. Technology is moving fast. All right. And this is a time to adapt, right? If you're struggling right now, you're low on finances, you need to watch this video, right? You need to share this video if you know other people are going through that same thing, right? And this is the stepping stone that is going to take you out of your struggles, right? But you got to plant the seeds now. You have to put in the work now. This is not just put in, do one work one time. If you really want to build this legacy, right, for you and your family, make sure you be in a position right now to win. And I believe you guys can do it. Welcome to this live. Appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to follow, like, share this video. Give this video a like, subscribe to this channel. Greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much for tuning in. All right, we appreciate you. So you guys are in the right place at the right time, right? Wealth is happening, right? This information was we didn't know about this. We didn't know about this information many, many years ago. This information was only access to if you was rich or wealthy, right? The middle class, poor class, you wasn't getting it, right? And I always wanted to learn. It's kind of crazy, guys. Growing up, this is like mid 2000s, like 2000. I probably when I was like 18 years old, 18, 19, and I always wanted to learn the stocks. I never knew how to get into it, right? And this was, I'm 39 now. This was like 20 years ago, guys. I always wanted to get into it, but I did not know how to get into it, right? Now we have information right in front of us, right? Smartphone, right? Growing up, there was no, I had a flip phone, beeper. Cell phones was just coming into play in the early 2000s, guys. Cell phones was coming into play, guys. You understand? So I'm just forever grateful on where things are shifted now. Things are shifting on a higher scale, right? Now we can make money using our smartphones. Don't have to get our hands dirty. That is 100% passive. Okay, that means that you set it up. Depending on what property you're interested in, you want to put money into that property. You be able to put in the money in the property, and then also, too, guys, we have two income phase models. All right, with this opportunity, there's the aggressive phase, right, which most of us like, and there's a conservative phase. All right. So let me go with the aggressive phase. So the aggressive phase is 18 months, right? We'll get paid 18 months. Now, after the 18 months is over, guys, you will be getting on your investment, right? The investment that you invest in your property, you'll be making 10% a year, which is amazing returns, right? It still outbeats your 401k, the stock market, right? Your pension, all of that stuff combined, guys. All right, it beats even the CD and the banks. The banks is a joke. It's a darn joke. But putting your money to where your money is working for you, you have to put money where money is working for you, right? That's the problem most people don't understand. We put money in the bank so you think that it's doing anything for you. No. The moment you put your money in the banking system, you have no control. You may think you have control. You have no control of your money. Your money is being lent out so many times. All right? They're making 9 or 10 times on your money when you put your money in the banking system. The banking system is not your friend. Now, if you put big money in the bank, think about this for a second, guys. And this is the reason why I don't like to deal with banks, right? I have my money invested in numerous of different places, but this is the reason why I don't keep the money in the bank, because I remember I actually went through discrimination, guys. I kid you not. I went through discrimination. This was like back in 2021 of February, and that was the last time I dealt with a bank, right? The last time I dealt with the bank, because I sold something, a property of mine, my apartment, for I sold my apartment, and I was like, man, they didn't believe me at first. They thought, they questioned me like a police. Could you imagine? You have a large sum amount of money. You put it in, making a deposit, online deposit. Welcome, Jose. Hello to you. How you doing? Welcome to this live. And then you putting your money in the banks, and it's like, man, it's like, it felt like it was unreal, but I said, I couldn't believe I'm going through discrimination right now. When you start making money, guys, and putting your money in the banks, especially large sum amount of money, I'm not going to say the amount. Oh, my day was good. Thank you for asking, Jose. You're in the right place, my friend. I was just talking about how the banking system is not your friend, and the banking system withholds. I had to go through hell with the bank. They didn't want to they was withholding so much money from me. And I had to, how long it took me to get my big money out? It took 7 days, guys. 7 days back and forth. Could you imagine 7 days of your own money? And I had to bring the person with me, right? And this person was a Jew, right? No offense to Jews. I love all people, right? But I had to bring a guy that I did business with into the bank. I didn't need to do that, but I had to bring him just to show my proof that this is very real. And they were saying, why are you not giving this man this money? Right? I was like, hey, and I was so upset. I was like, hey, they closed my account. They gave me a check. I said, no, I want everything cash. So they still gave me a check. So I was able to cash that money out. And, and ever since that time, since 2021 of February, I don't deal with banks. I have investments. My money works for me. That's what you guys got to think about. The banks is not your friend, right? The banks are not your friend. The moment you exchange big money and put it in the bank, right, and trying to withdraw it, they're going to have all sorts of excuses. Oh, you can't. Oh, how come you want to withdraw all this money? They questioning you on your own money. Now, in the crypto world, blockchain space, when you withdrawing big money, you're not being questioned because it's decentralized. You're not being questioned, right? You don't have to go through the scrutiny of the banks. Okay, this is a whole different level of talking now. I'm bringing you guys on why you need to be in the forefront of building wealth through tokenization, right? When you start building wealth and tokenization, you start making some very good big money, you're not going to be questioned. You understand? Oh, I need to withdraw. Like when you're doing with actual asset real estate, the old school way, and you want to sell a property, you have to go through so much. You have to go through it's a process, right? I did real estate for quite some time. I didn't do real estate too long. It was less than a year, and I knew how the process worked, right? You got to go through the closing, wait till the deal close. Sometimes you don't even get your money in the next 30 days, depending on how the deal went, right? So, because remember, you're working on commission, and then you got to cut the commission with the broker and all that. It's a headache. Right? And I wouldn't advise anyone to do it. And then you got to pass the test. You got to have a license and all that other stuff, right? So it didn't work out for me in real estate, but I'm so glad that I found this opportunity, right? Not found me personally, but a friend of mine shared this with me 2 times. The first time I kind of like brush it off, but I say, you know what? I want to build my real estate portfolio, right? I don't want to deal with the old school way. You got to deal with properties, keep up with maintenance of the property. It's a headache. Who wants to keep up with the maintenance of the property? You got to deal with tenants, and you got to deal with, what's going on now. People squatting in people's homes. They don't want to leave and all that other stuff. I don't want to deal with that headache, right? So this is the reason why this was the perfect opportunity to get into tokenized. And then I'm able to have a real asset, right, that you can make money from. And the good part I love about this opportunity, back in November, I was at their physical locations of the property that we earn money on, which is amazing, out in Miami, right? I make passive income from the properties. One of the properties out in Miami, which is awesome. That's where we're going to be hosting our big event, big summit event in Miami on the 31st of thank you so much for the likes. I really appreciate it, guys. In January 31st. January, thank you so much for the love and support, guys. I appreciate it, man. And yeah, this is going to be a life-changing event for those who want to learn more of this and how to build real passive income in real estate. Make sure, guys, go to the link in the description right below this video. I left the link there. You will be blown away, okay? I have a 12-minute overview video. Watch the full video, guys. You're going to understand on how this works. How do you make money? Everything, right? If you want to share it, you can share it too with your friends and family, right? But if you decide, all right, I don't want to, I'm not a person that shares it. You just want to make income for yourself. It's okay. But it's going to be so good that you're not going to withhold that information too long. You're going to end up telling people. That's what happened to me. I'm like, but I was like, you know what? I love sharing. I love to share because sharing is caring. I don't want to withhold because there's enough money for all of us to make money in this real estate opportunity. So this is the reason why I always say this, guys. Position yourself now. Don't wait until it's too late. Position yourself now, guys. Hold on. Give me a second, guys. Hold on. Give me a second. Hold on. All right. All right. I'm back, guys. I'm back. Sorry, I had to check on this real quick. So, guys, this is the opportunity of a lifetime here of building real income that is going to work for you 24/5, all right? 24 hours a day, 5 days a week, all right, on autopilot. This is fully automated, guys, right? You set it up, you go through the properties that you like, Okay, we have many properties around the world. You go through the properties, what you like, and you put money in, right? You can get started for as low as $10, guys. $10, right? That's just to get your feet wet. You see how everything is performing, and you decide and make a decision for yourself if you want to add more money to build your portfolio, right? So we have a lot of different opportunities in here to earn money, guys. And I'm just for the last, guys, it's amazing. The last 20 days, right? I'm up nearly 37%. That's amazing. That is amazing, guys. Of throughout all the properties I have about 4 properties, which is earning me passive income on, which is amazing. So this is the time to get in gear and position yourself right now. We're 2 days into the new year of 2026. It's going to go by fast. The time is going to go by fast, with or without you, right? Time is not waiting for none of us. All right. So this is the time to position yourself now, right? You're struggling financially. You're in between jobs. You're looking to make a decent income. You want to live a luxurious life, right? Who wants to live a luxurious life, right? You want to live a healthier life, right? You want to be able to do the things you want to do if you have children. This is the time right now to go to the link in the description right below this video. Watch the free video, okay? And then you will see and make an informed decision for yourself if this is for you or not, all right? This is not for everyone, but this is only for those who want to change their lives, who want to change their circumstances, who want to change, their zip code, meaning they want to move out of a certain area. They want to live in a nice area, right? But if we want to do these things, we have to take action. We have to take massive action. If we want things to change, we have to be willing to change. We can complain about our situation, but if we're not doing anything about our situation, nothing is not going to change. All right? So if you want to be in the forefront and be in a very good position in 2026 and beyond, go to the link in the description right below this video and watch the free video, guys. Watch the free video. And then once you click the link, guys, very simple. Put your name, put your email address. Once you do that, you're going to get an email from me right away. All right? You're going to get an email from me. Hit verify. Once you verify now, then you're going to be able to watch all the videos. Very simple and very easy. Just watch all the videos and you're making informed. You just watch the 12-minute video, watch every single video on that page. Okay? And you'll be good to go. It's up to you to make a decision. I can't make that decision for you guys. If you want to change your circumstances, you want to be in the best place financially, now's the time to position. So for those who want to see one of the properties, type in one in the chat. For those who want to see the properties, you want to see the potential on what you can earn. Okay, these are less, does fluctuate depending on everything, things on the market, right, in the real estate market. But these are just the numbers, right? Calculation. So for those who want to see the property, right, I'll show you the Miami property. Let me know in the chat and type in one in the chat for those who want to see the property. Type in one in the chat for those who want to see the property. I'll be happy to show you guys the property, guys. All right. I'll be happy to show you guys the property. Who wants to see the property? Make sure, type in one in the chat for those who want to see the property. I'll show you guys the property right now. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You want to see the property? All right, great, great. All right, let me show you guys. All right, I'm going to show you guys the property. All right, great. All right, this is the Miami property, guys. You guys see it nice and clear? All right, perfect, perfect. I'm glad you see it. So this is the Miami property, guys. All right, This is out in the Brickell area in Miami. The locations in Miami. This is the average percentage, 0.32 to 0.52%. Okay. And then also too, guys, I'm going to show you guys pictures. These are pictures. Look how beautiful that property is in Miami. All right. This is in a Brickell area in Miami, guys. Look how beautiful that property is. All right. Guess how much is it to invest in this property? Take a guess, guys. Guess how much is it to invest in this property to start earning money? Can anyone take a guess for me? You guys are going to be shocked. Can anyone take a guess for me on how much you think it is to invest into one of these properties to start earning money? Can anyone take a guess? Look at that beautiful view, man. That is a view. Wow. Look at that view, guys. Look at this view. Could you imagine waking up every morning to this view, guys? 2,000. Oh, wow. Woo, 2,000. Oh, man. That's a good guess. All right. I'm just still showing you probably. You guys, look at that view, guys. Look at the view. Look at the ocean out here. Look at that. Guys, I was at the building of where we have one of these properties at. I was at the building and it felt so amazing. The air quality, I was breathing, man. I was just speechless of that view. Look at that view, guys. Look at this view. Look at this view. Imagine waking up in the morning time of this view every morning. Look at this. Wow. Look at that. This is where I was at, guys. I was in this section here back in November. I was here. Look at this. Look at that view. I was over here, guys. I was in this section here. I was in this view. This is where I was at. I loved it. I loved it. I love it. I love it. Look at that. That's in the Brickell area. Look at that, guys. Look at that view. All right. I'm going to show you guys. You guys ready for the amount to invest? Guess how much? $10, guys. Jose, you can get started for as low as $10. Amazing, right? You said 2,000. But listen, let me put the numbers for you. If you was to put $2,000 into this property, I'm going to put the numbers for you, okay? If you was to put $2,000 in this property, right? You'll be making $8.40 a day. Okay? You're making $176.40. Your break-even point is 11 months. You see that? Your break-even point is 11 months. This is the amount of people who invested into the property. 29,765 people out of 107,000. So once it climb closer to the 107,000 people, this is when they're going to close the property, right? Right? $2,000, right? If you was to put 2,000, you're making $8.40, right? Now, the minimum is $10 is to get started with e-estate opportunity. Okay? So if you want to learn more about this and watch the free video, make sure you go to the link in the description right below this video that I'm talking to you on right now, guys. All right? Make sure you put your name and you put your email address. All right? And then you're going to need to verify your email. In the email, you're going to get a notification. All right? And you'll be good. And then you'll be able to watch the video. This is the property. All right, I'm going to show you guys more properties, okay? This is the lake. This is the actually the apartments property, right? This property here, profit margin around 0.41 to 0.61%. This is in Seattle, Washington, guys. Okay? This is Seattle, Washington. Look at that view. This is in the downtown area, guys. This is a Seattle, Washington right here. Look at this. Look at that view. This is a beautiful place. A beautiful place. Beautiful place. I love this area. And I love the view too. Look at this. Nice working place. You could put your computer, you can do your work. Look at this right here, guys. A beautiful, look at this. They have an indoor pool in the apartment. Indoors. You can go for a nice swim. Look at that. Washing machine and dryer, right? And then we have the lake house property, right? Lake house property, guys, is 0.37 to 0.54%. All right. This is in Lakeside, Oregon. All right. Look at this prop. I'm going to show you some photos. Look at this view. Look at that view right by the water. You see that property, guys? Look at that property. Beautiful property, guys. Beautiful, immaculate. So if you want to learn more, make sure go to the link in the description right below this video, guys. All right. Put your name and email address. You're going to get a notification right away from me. Verify your email. And then go watch the 12-minute video. Watch the first video. Okay. 12-minute overview video. It's going to explain everything. All right. That's the house. This is the house property now. Right. Look at this. Look at this property, guys. Look at that view. You see the view, guys? You see that view? That's a beautiful property right by the beach. Right by the beach. A beach right in front of the beach, guys. Right? So the minimum for this property is $480 for this property. You see the breakdown, guys? $480, right? $2.69 a day, $56.45 a month, right? Your break-even point is around 8 months. We have 91,000 people. I have this property. 91,736 out of 174,000 people. Almost 100,000 people, right? So if you put $2,000 in this property, look at the difference. On the Miami was 170 something, right? So Jose, don't forget to go to the link in the description, okay? Put your name and email address so you could be notified right away, okay? And then I'll follow up with you throughout the days, every single day, okay? Make sure you go to the link in the description right now and put your name and email address and verify your email, all right? And it's very simple, guys, right? We have the villa property. Look at the villa. Look at that villa, guys. I have this villa property. This is an $8 million property here. Look at that beautiful villa. This is actually, this is in Los Angeles. Look at this property here, guys. If you want to learn more on how to make passive income in real estate, make sure go to the link in the description. Go to the link in the description and put your name and email address, okay? And then verify your email. Verify your email right away, guys. All right? You're going to get an email notification to verify. Once you verify, you're good to go. Yes, I have the villa property. I do have the villa, and I earn money on the villa. All right, I could show you. I'm very transparent, guys. I don't want to be around the bush. Let me show you on the properties I have, right? Let me go. I'll show you. I like to be transparent. All right, that's very important. Anybody's telling you something, they got to be transparent, right? I like to be transparent. Look at this. Yes, I have. You see the property? You see the villa I have? I have the villa. I got this villa on December 7th. You see it? You guys see the villa property I bought? I bought it for $3,200. The minimum investment for the villa property is $3,120. I have the villa property. You see that, guys? I invested on December 7th. Look at this now, guys. I'm up 11.7% from December 7th that I invested in. Isn't that powerful? December 7th, guys, I invested $3,200 in the villa property, right? You guys are seeing it, right? George, you seeing that? I just want to make sure you're seeing it clearly. Okay? I invested in the villa property. The minimum investment is $3,120. I invest $3,200, and this was on the 7th of December. You see that? Now we are in the 2nd of January of 2026, and I already up 11.7%. 11.7%, and it hasn't even been a month yet, guys, and I'm up 11.7%. Could your bank give you that? The banking system will give you less than 1% a year. I've made that. Look what my $3,200 made me so far. We're almost coming close to $400, guys. Let that sink in for a second. I invested back on the 7th of December for the villa property, right? You seeing it? $3,200 I bought it for. And I already earned $374.40, right? From that property. From that property, guys. Which is amazing, right? And I've earned from the platform, right? If you want to start earning money, Albert, you need to position yourself. Instead of looking for a handout, position yourself and invest in the property so you can start earning money like I am, right? You know, look what I've earned, $554.48, right? You think the banking system would have gave me that on my money, on my investment, right? I have total investment close to $4,000, right? If you want to win in 2026, guys, you need to position yourself now, all right? You want money to work for you instead of you working for money. Instead of you working for money. I have properties that is this right here. It's earning me over $20+ every single day, guys. Could you imagine your money is earning you $20+ every single day? The banking system, put $3,000 in the bank. Put this amount of money in the bank and see if they're going to give you $20 a day. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And look, I have more properties of goals of properties I want to get investing into as well. My next goal is to get this Commerce property. That's a nice, good property there. That's my next goal, is to get the Commerce property, right? But I have all the big main properties, which is awesome. I have the apartments, I have the house property, the villa. I might get the lake house as well very soon. I will get the lake house as well. The minimum investment is I believe is $250. Hey Rosemary, how you doing? How are you? Welcome to this live. How you doing? You're at the right place at the right time. I was just showing the properties that I own that I earn a passive income on, and everyone can earn passive income from the properties, right? This is the future. This is where real estate is going, okay? So if you want to learn more, Rosemary, on how this works, right? I have a 12-minute overview video that you can watch, all right? It's in the link in the description right below this video, Rosemary, all right? You're going to put your name and email address. Once you do that, you're going to get a notification right away from me to click on verify. Once you verify, you're going to watch the 12-minute overview video, and you're going to watch all the videos. Okay? Sounds good? All right. So make sure you watch the videos. If you guys are serious, you want to start building passive income. This is building generational wealth, guys. You want money to work for you instead of you working for money. That's very important, because many times, we get this messed up that we want to make money, right? But we're working for money. We're trading our time for money. It's supposed to be the other way around. The rich people and the wealthy people are doing this. They having money working for them. They're having an asset. So this is having an asset that's going to pay you every single day, 5 days a week. You have a real asset, guys, that's going to pay you. You understand? So for those who are serious, who wants to start building passive income in real estate and allow money to work for you instead of you working for money, make sure you go to the link in the description right below this video. Put in your name, put in your email address. Once you do that, you'll be good to go. And you need to verify as well. You need to verify. That's important. You got to verify your information. You hear? You have to verify your information. That's very important. Hello, hello, welcome, welcome. Don't forget to give me a like so we can warm up the algorithm for YouTube so YouTube knows to push my video out there to the masses. Welcome, guys, and welcome on this live call. Welcome, welcome. Appreciate you guys. So for those who wants to start learning how to make passive income, right, in real estate, without the traditional old school way, right? Invest in hundreds of, because the old school way, guys, you got to have money. You got to have big capital. You got to have at least $100,000, $200,000. And sometimes that is not even enough to, depending on the area where you're buying a property and location and all that stuff, is a lot of headache. The old school traditional way. The new school way, all the property is being tokenized on a blockchain, right? Faster transactions, and then you're making money, passive income every single day on the properties that you're invested into, which is amazing. Okay, so if you want to learn more on how this works, guys, if you want to learn more, type in one in the chat. Type in one in the chat for me. I want to make sure I'm talking to the right people. All right, I want to make sure I'm talking to the right people. Make sure you type in one in the chat. Type in one in the chat. I want to know where you guys are from, and type in one in the chat for those who are serious. Who wants to start building passive income. If you want to start building passive income, now is the time to position yourself to say, hey, you know what? I want to start building passive income. Who's ready to start building passive income in real estate? Make sure you comment the word, just type in one. Type in one in the chat. I want to make sure I'm talking to the right people. All right. It's amazing that you can have a property. All right. All right, Catherine. All right. Welcome to this live. Appreciate you. All right. So this is what I want you to do, Catherine. All right. You ready? So make sure, go to the link in the description right below this video. All right. Once you do that, you're going to see the link in the description. You're going to put in your name and email address. Make sure it's the correct credentials. All right. Your full name and your email address. Once you do that, you're going to receive a notification right away, Catherine. All right. You're going to receive a notification of verifying. You're going to need to verify your email. Once you do that now, then once you verify your email, then you're going to be able to watch the 12-minute overview. I want you to watch the first video. It's a 12-minute overview, and it's going to break everything down on how this works and how you can start making money in real estate. Sounds good? Make sure you do that right now. I just want to make sure you go through that. It's very easy and simple. Okay? So the first step is, guys, is to go to the link in the description right below this video. I left the link there. You click the link, put in your name. No, it doesn't work like that, Catherine. It doesn't work like that. You need to go through the information. You got to follow instructions. If you want to make money, you got to follow instructions. It doesn't work like that. Okay? If you're serious, you type in one, you're serious, go to the link in the description right below this video. Okay? You're going to put your name, you're going to put your email address. Once you do that, you're going to get a verification notification. right? It's gonna say verify in your email. Click on verify. All right. Once you verify it, and then you're gonna be able to watch the information, the full video, the whole context of that video. You're gonna watch everything on how it works. Okay? In life, you have to take action. And the things you want to do and you want to learn on how things work, you have to take massive action. Okay? If you don't take action in things you want to do, it's not going to work out. All right? So for those who are serious now, serious people, we'll take massive action. We'll follow instructions. For those who are serious people, type in 1 in the chat. And if you're serious now, I'll guide you through the steps. Step number 1, go to the link in the description right below this video. Welcome, Christina, welcome. All right, Christina, you're serious. That's good. Very good, Christina. All right, this is what I want you to do, Christina. The first step is go to the link in the description right below this video, okay? Go to the link, put your name and email address. Once you do that, you're going to receive an email from me right away to verify. Once you verify, and then you click on verify, it's going to bring you to a secondary page of watching the 12-minute overview. Okay? You're going to watch the 12-minute overview, and then you're going to watch all the videos afterwards. But you have to watch the first video first, the 12-minute overview. Very, very important. Okay? So go through that right now. Put in your name and email. Verify your information, all right? And then you're going to be all set, all right? And then you're going to be able to view the information. If you do not verify it, you will not be able to continue to the next step, okay? So it's very important to make sure you follow the instructions. Go to the link in the email in the description of this video that you're watching right now. Put in your name, put in your email. Verify your email while you receive that notification in the email. And then it's going to bring you to the secondary page. Okay? So do that right away, guys, so you guys could be in a position to win. So you can have a great, this is a start. We're day 2 of 2026, guys. So this is a great start to position yourself financially in 2026. This is wealth transformation right now. This is what wealthy people and rich people are doing. They're investing in assets that is a high producing asset that over time that they leave that to their children. You can have this as an inheritance, guys. That's very important. That's what I love about this opportunity. If you have children and God forbid something happened to you, your children can inherit this opportunity and you can will that down to your children to start making passive income, right? Which is amazing. All right. So make sure, guys, to, if you're serious, put in your name, and put your name and email address, okay? So for those who are serious, who just put 1 in the chat, make sure you go to the link in the description right below this video. All right? Put in your name and email and verify the email. Okay? So if you're serious, if you want to build this, you want to build real income, guys. This is not nothing to play around with. This is building real income in real estate. I highly recommend is going to the link in the description right below this video. All right? So if you're serious and taking action on how this works, make sure you do that. Make sure you do that, guys. Hello. Welcome. Don't forget to give me a like, a thumbs up, so we could warm up the algorithm for YouTube, so YouTube knows to push my video out there to the masses. Appreciate you guys. Thank you. Who is ready, guys? Who is ready to start building passive income? I'm about to log off very soon, guys. So who's ready? Who's ready to build passive income in real estate? Because I see people typing one, but there's the next step you have to continue. So you have to make sure, guys, for those who are serious, who wants to build passive income in real estate, you need to, who wants to build passive income in real estate, you need to go through the link. All right? All right, guys. My time is up, guys. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in, for joining. Don't forget to follow, like, share this video, and most importantly, subscribe to this channel. For those who are serious, who wants to build wealth in real estate, go to the link in the description right below this video. Put your name and email address, verify your email, and then you're going to be able to watch the full 12-minute overview. All right, take care, guys, and peace out, and bye for now.